to Mentorite Financial. My name is Ali Taufik, and if it's your first time here, this is Mentorite Financial, a community of future millionaires where we build people who are financially free and then gain more insight into their financials and thereby be financially free people. Welcome and then follow me. All right, we all probably have been taught this virtue of saving. No doubt it's still the best virtue. But then there is something tricky and fishy about this virtue that a lot of us probably do not know. Do you know that as good as savings can be, it's no longer safe to save? Right? You heard that correctly. Now, I am going to take us through a journey of how it is no longer safe to save. We all have learned saving as a virtue. But then, do you know what is scary? These days, if you put money in the bank and leave it there, it tends to lose its value. Yes, when you leave your money in the bank, it tends to lose its value. And one thing we do not even know is that even the bank that collect our money for safekeeping don't keep it with them. They also make sure that they put this money to work so it does not lose its value. So if the bank does not even obey this same rule they teach us, how much more you who owns the money? And then here is what can happen if you let your money lie in the bank without putting it to work. Fine, there might be some interest rate on the money after a period of time, but the saying is you will lose out when interest rate is far lower than the rate of inflation. Yes, the interest rate is what you are paid by the bank after a period of time for leaving your money there, while the inflation rate is the rate at which your money loses its value. Now, these two are in constant race for your money. So it's not up to us to now use our head and make the calculation so that we fall on the side that will be in our favor. Now, here is how it happens. What banks pays you for depositing your money with them when it becomes smaller or far less compared to what your money can buy, or the rate of inflation, that says the rate at which money loses its value, then you lose out as a person. You are the one who loses out, not the bank, not the market. Now, take for example, you have 100,000 naira that you have deposited with the bank, and they are supposed to give you, let's say, 1,000 naira in interest rate at the end of the day. Now, if inflation rate is higher than this, is around, let's say, 1,005 or 2,000 naira. Now, what it means is that when you will collect that money, technically, what you have is 98,000 naira. It looks like 100,000 naira, but the purchasing power, what your money can buy in the future when you will collect the money, is around 98,000 naira. So you see it as 100,000 naira, and then they may have added, let's say, 1,000 naira as interest or interest for you. Now, you take this thing to market. What you could buy at 100 naira some years back, or as at the time you put this money into the bank, you now buy for 101,000 naira or 102,000 naira. So your money hasn't gained anything. You still That is, if you have 2,000 naira in addition to your 100,000 naira, well, somehow it is still safe. But if you have 1,000 naira in addition to the 100,000 naira you saved there, that makes it 101,000 naira. Meanwhile, this same thing you used to buy at 100,000 naira is now 102,000 naira. So it means that you have lost 1,000 naira. You're not even talking about making more, but your money is not competing with the rate of inflation, and that means you're losing out. Meanwhile, while the money was with the bank, they may have borrowed it out to people who will use it and then give them certain amounts in terms of interest. So we should be wise to know when to put the money there and when to cash it out and put it to work. So your money is now up for a grab. Interest rate, inflation rate are all in the race to get your money. So it's up to you to be smart enough to encourage the side that favors you. Now, am I saying that saving is bad? No. It still remains the best way to accumulate money to do anything tangible. But what I am saying is that we should be smart enough to follow and read the trends so that once you have something reasonable saved up, you cash out and then make it work for you. Invest in a business or with someone who you can trust, where you can make enough return to match up with the rate of inflation. I hope you have learned something today. If you're not already one of this community, please subscribe by hitting the red button down below. Make sure that you share with your friends, press the like button, and then come back here for more of this kind of video. I'm always looking forward to hearing from you. Use the comment section. Let me know what you think about this topic, and then we can take it up from there. See you in my next video.